My child has been receiving early intervention services since she was 18 months old. She'll be turning 3 soon, and I want to be prepared for the transition from EI. The EI service coordinator, speech therapist, my husband, and I have already begun to explore some of the possibilities. We will review our child's progress at the next individual family service plan meeting and learn the date EI services will end and determine potential eligibility for preschool special education services. There are things you can do for a smooth transition. Discuss a transition plan with the early intervention service coordinator within 6 months prior to a child's 3rd birthday. Review the progress made by a child and family and consider whether any services may be needed when the child exits the early intervention program. A child and family who have made significant progress in EI and does not require continuing services will be discharged from EI. If a child requires further support, the service coordinator or parent will notify the school district's preschool special education chairperson about potential eligibility at least 90 days before the child is first eligible for preschool services. The ongoing service coordinator will offer the parent a transition conference that includes the preschool special education chairperson at least 90 days before a child is first eligible to learn about preschool services and decide if a referral should be made. I understand you have questions about your child transitioning from early intervention services. How can I help? I'm confused about how long my child can continue to receive EI services. That's understandable because there are options available. It depends on your child's birthday and if your child is eligible for preschool services. If your child no longer needs specialized support, his EI services will end the day before his 3rd birthday, and he'll be discharged from EI. If a child is determined eligible for preschool special education services and the child turns 3 on or before August 31st, the child can receive EI services through August 31st of that calendar year. A child who turns 3 on or after September 1st can receive EI services through January 1st of the next calendar year. The parent has to make a choice between receiving EI or preschool special education services. They may not occur at the same time. Eligibility for preschool special education? The preschool special education chairperson is notified in writing with parent consent of the child's potential eligibility. The chairperson contacts or meets with the parent to obtain written consent to evaluate. The parent chooses an approved evaluator and makes the child available for evaluation. The CPSE team will meet to review all evaluation reports to determine if a child has a disability that adversely affects his or her ability to learn. If a child is eligible for preschool special education, an individualized education program, IEP, is developed. The parent then has the option for the child to continue in EI or receive preschool special education. My child received his early intervention services at home. What happens if he is eligible for preschool special education services? Preschool services can be provided in the home, nursery school, child care center, Head Start, a special education preschool, or a provider's facility or office. As a member of the committee, you will review your child's evaluations with the team and help decide the services he needs and the location they are to be delivered. A child determined eligible for preschool special education services is provided an IEP and is classified as a preschool student with a disability. The individualized education program identifies the appropriate services and or special programs and the frequency, duration, location, and intensity of services that must be provided to meet your child's educational needs. The committee will first consider related services only or special education itinerant services only or a combination of the two. Then consider half-day or full-day special education class. What are some reasons a parent may choose the option to have his or her child stay in EI? There are several differences between the programs and the delivery of services. Let's review the chart to better understand the benefits of each program. The Early Intervention Program is managed by the county's Department of Health. Preschool special education services are managed by the school district. Service coordinators support families in early intervention and are responsible for the implementation of the IFSP. There are no appointed service coordinators of CPSE services except in the instance of a child receiving special education itinerant services and/or two or more related services. The Individual Family Service Plan, IFSP, focuses on the child and family. The Individual Education Program, IEP, focuses on the child's educational performance and needs. Early intervention services are available all year. Preschool special education services are managed by the school district. If a child is eligible, an individual education program, IEP, is developed that focuses on the child's educational performance and needs. Preschool special education services must be available 180 days during the 10-month school year and at least 30 school days in July and August when a 12-month extended school year is approved. IEP goals must be reviewed at least annually. We are grateful that our family received early intervention services. We appreciate the work our coordinator and therapists have accomplished. Our family is prepared to transition out of early intervention, and we understand the preschool special education services that are available if our child needs them.